Hey guys, Pat Mitchell here. Tonight, in this video, I'm going to explain support and resistance and explain why it's so important. So if this is something you're interested in, stick around and hit that like button and make sure to subscribe. And well, if not, beat it, nerd, because we've got work to do. Let's roll. Support and resistance, I'm sure you've heard this a lot, but what is it? Well, support and resistance in day trading is just like support and resistance in real life. Support and resistance is like a wall or a barrier that will hold the price of the stock. Support will either bounce and resistance will either reject. I know this is a lot of lingo terms that you might not be familiar with, but I promise you, I was once in your shoes. And I didn't understand anything, but with practice and studying, you'll get it, I promise.
What?
So circling back to S&R, let's dive a little deeper, and then we'll get into the charts, and I'll give you a trade example.
Cool.
There's a reason why most trading professionals have strategies surrounding support and resistance. These are price points where the odds of the stock holding that area are very high. So that's where we place our trades. There's one catch though. You need to be patient. So, here's a little quote from Warren Buffett, since he explained it best. Now let's take a dive into the charts so I can explain it a little bit better. Okay, for this support and resistance example, we are going to be going over NVIDIA. So this is a stock we personally traded today, and we have a support level in green and a resistance level in red. Make sure to mark out these levels. Now, for some of you that may think that this is hindsight, it is not. These are levels that we placed on the charts pre-market. Even before the market opened up today, we had these levels prepared and we were ready to rock and roll, and we executed these trades. So, number one, let's discuss support. So support, you can see number one, we have pre-market support. These are pre-market lows. There's pre-market support. And if you take a look, what do we have? We have yesterday's double top high of day. So that acts as support. Traders, professional traders, will be watching this level to go long into, to buy. And bears, or people that are looking to go short, will go short into these pre-market highs. Pre-market lows, pre-market highs, daily highs, and daily lows. Those are the four major support and resistance levels. Now, if you notice that the market opened up here, that is a gap up. Anytime there is a gap up, there will be a natural tendency for the stock to come down and test support, which is usually, as long as it's not too big of a gap up, the previous day's lows, as well as, especially in combination with pre-market lows. That's a double whammy right there, okay? It's going to test that. And where did it bounce? Right off those lows, right off of support, okay? Now, we're going to discuss resistance. So the reason why resistance works is because you have so many traders that are looking to only scalp the move from this support up to pre-market highs, and then they're looking to get out. This is what's called the easy money, guys. This channel is the easy money. So from 560 up to 564.50, that's 4.5 points. Now, for some of you that are looking at this and looking at NVIDIA going, well, I can't trade a $560 stock. Stop. You're overthinking it. Trade and day trade weekly options. Okay? It's extremely cheap to get involved. They're not risky like people make them out to be. As long as you have a straightforward strategy, which Tricktrades has, I can show you exactly how to trade this safely and effectively. So again, to go back and circle back to resistance, pre-market highs, you're going to have all of these bears, all of these people, and these longs that went long at this level. They're going to get out at pre-market, okay? This pre-market high resistance. And then the stock ended up failing. But you had 4.5 points to get involved with it. So how we traded this is at the market open, it came into this level and we went long. We rode it up to pre-market highs, which is resistance. Once it confirms that it's starting to get weak, we go short and we just simply rode it down. We had members that rode this all day on this big dirty dump. That's a killer trade, guys. That's multiple points, okay? And it's that support and resistance in action. Even here, do you see how when it fails, when the stock price action comes through that support, where does it come back up to? It comes back up to test previous support, now becoming resistance. That is support and resistance and technical analysis 101. Previous support will become resistance. It will test it. It might pop through, but the odds of that, once it slices through like this on confirmation, you can see how weak it is. It'll get bought up into this and retrace into previous support, now testing and proving to be resistance. And once it starts to fail, it'll really fail, because this is all of these traders that were long from the morning, they are going to give it to this retest. If this fails, they're going to bail on this stock and it's going to come crashing down. Support and resistance is powerful, folks. And this is all I trade, is support and resistance setups and channels. So this right here is a beautiful example of support and resistance. A little bit better. Well, there you go, folks. And if you want more information, make sure to check out our Tricktrades free masterclass. Link is in the description below. And until next time, guys, I'm Pat Mitchell with Tricktrades, signing off.